Okay guys, I'm going to take you through the process of doing garlic. So these are my bulbs that I grew last year. We're going to take and we're going to peel these all apart. And then when I get to the garden, I'll show you how to plant them. Let me start peeling. If I can do this one-handed. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so you're peeling them off the stem. Just so you know, the larger the garlic bulb, the larger the pod you get the next year. So what I did was, and you're only taking it down to, leave all the skin on. You want to plant it just like this. You're going to plant with this at the bottom and the point at the top. So I've already pre-peeled some of my other ones. These are all my large ones. The larger of this means the larger size of this. So those are my large. These are my medium-sized ones. And then these are the small guys. I'll use them if I'm desperate. Okay, so I'm gonna peel all my garlic and I'll be back. Okay, had to switch over to the iPad as the iPhone wasn't working. Okay, so I'm doing my garlic. So what I did is I lined an area. I chopped this up with my, oh my God, I can't even think. Been distracted for the last half hour. My hoe. I raked it up just to loosen up the soil because otherwise you'll have a difficult time. You always got to loosen up the area. So what I did is I took a string just so I had somewhat of a straight line. Of course, I didn't do it completely straight. And then this is my tomato stick. And it's got the, where's my camera? There we go. It's got the pointy edge on it. So what I'm doing is I'm just making a line about a couple inches apart from your hole, and then you could just push this down, or you could do what I was doing, take a rock and pound it. Of course, I can't really do it one-handed, but we'll try. Okay. And then you just take the stake out, and there's your hole. Oh, okay. Well, I did it one-handed, so it didn't come out good. All right, let me do this again. You could just take and twist it in two, which is what I was doing. All right, so there's your hole. All you're going to do is you're going to drop the garlic into it. So when I get to that part, I'll show you. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I had separated my garlic. I already showed you guys that video. And just so you know, you don't have to peel the wrapping or anything off. Just peel the garlic. The bigger the garlic you plant, the bigger the bulbs are going to grow. When you have a big piece like this, you want to separate it a heck of a lot more than 3 or 4 inches. So I'm not going to start with that one. This is your regular size. So this is good enough for 3 inches apart or 4 inches apart. You're supposed to go anywhere from 4 to 8 inches deep. So mine are about 4 inches. And you can plant closer to the surface, but your bulbs may not come out as big. So anyways, what you're going to do is, see this piece right here? That's what goes into the ground. This is the point that stays standing up. Some of them are very obvious because they have the point, and then they have this. Some of them aren't as obvious. All you do is literally take and stick it into the hole. You want to push it down as far as you can. Obviously, the deeper, the better, only because it'll stay protected all winter long and not have frost. You can pretty much do whatever you want in the holes. Some people mulch it, which is what I'm going to do after I fill all my holes. Some people water it. Some people put fertilizer in it. There's 1,000 different things that you can do. So I'm just going to plop my garlic in, and I'm probably going to come back and show you that I mulched it. So basically, you just take your garlics. Takes 2 seconds. Boom, push it in. Try to get it as deep down as you can. Boom, push it in. Boom, push it in. Super, super, super easy. Anybody can do it. You want to make sure that you do it this way, because if you plant it with the pointy side down, obviously it's going to grow upside down. And pay attention. Usually what I do is, if I'm going to take a break for a minute, I put a piece of garlic on the ground so I know which hole I left off on. Some of my holes are deeper than others, so you don't always know that you already planted something there. Alright, so I'm going to take a break from videotape and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I just planted this whole row of garlic, and that's about where I'm going to stop. So what I'm going to do is take a stick just to do my marker. Okay, so that's my row. Oops. Okay. If you want to be anal, you could take a tape measure, or you can just guess. So you're going to take this, and you're going to pull it over about 4 to 6 inches. So I put that in the ground. Now we're going to come over here, and we're going to line this up. Perfect, just like that. So there's your row. Now, I'm going to take, cannot do it one-handed, so I'm going to do this. Obviously, you all know how to do this, but, so what you want to do is you want to take and you want to break this up. Just so that you're loosening the ground, so when you go to stick the stick in to make your holes, you can actually punch down without having such a hard time, because it's tough under there. So I'm going to do that now. Okay guys, I did these holes deeper and further apart because I am actually planting big garlic. This is actually called elephant garlic. So this, being as large as it is going to produce hopefully a huge bulb at the bottom. So again, when you have the bigger garlics, go deeper and a little bit more separated. Alright, so I'm going to plant these. I'll be back. Okay, so I threw down fresh mulch. I don't know if you can really see it. And I just covered all of the holes and went all the way down. So, it's quite simple to do the garlic. I'm going to throw some water down, maybe. I don't know. Alright, that's it. Okay, I just planted some... Let's see, I bought the garlic. I planted it last year. Now, what I planted last year, I'm planting this year, so this will be 3rd generation garlic. I did just 2 rows, so there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in row 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in row 2. So a total of 18. This will be 3rd generation garlic. So I'm going to cover that up.